Ladies and gentlemen, would you welcome to the stage your next out scene, it's Sidewalker!
I wasn't kidding about those fucking stairs. Gee, second time I've done this and Jesus, I'm a fat man, leave me alone, right? Hi everyone, I'm Sidewalker. We need to identify, you've already identified me. We need to talk about the elephant in the room. Not me, that's very helpful. Oh, you think that's funny? Make fun of the fat man. Well, I will. Anyway, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. It's the hat, right? Now, those of you who've seen me before, you've seen the hat before, and let's be honest, I'm working it. I don't know why there's laughter on that part. But I love the hat, and I'm going to tell you why I'm wearing the hat. So, I bought this hat 18 months ago. I have taken it off occasionally, but I've been wearing it a lot. I've been wearing it for 18 months, and the minute I put it on, my wife looked at me and went, no. No. She hates it, right? And if you don't believe me, you can ask her, because she's right there, right? Do you like my hat, darling?
No.
No, she fucking hates it, right? 18 months ago that made me laugh. 18 months later, still funny. That's why I'm wearing the hat. Gotta be honest with you. Now, I'm trying to rebrand myself. Like, obviously you heard me come up to say I was Sidewalker. I'm going to trip over on this, by the way. I'm trying to think of a good name for it. And the problem I get is people keep coming up to me and going, like, you look like someone. And I go, yeah, me. It's always fucking true, right? And they're like, oh, no, who's it? You know the fat guy from Game of Thrones, right? Right? Go on, get out your sister. Right? So, his name's John Bradley, he's in the Three Body Problem. He's a very talented actor, but everybody just knows him because he's the fat git from Game of Thrones. Like, right? I haven't seen Game of Thrones. Anyway, so I decided I would rebrand my identity, so I've gone for, and I think you'll enjoy it. I'm going to come to you. Buckaroo Bonsai. Yeah? Right, they say yeah, the rest of you went, what the fuck is he talking about? Right, okay, so there was a film called Buckaroo Bonsai. Buckaroo's another name for a cowboy. Who knew that? Yeah, I had to Google it, right? So, Buckaroo's another name for a cowboy, and there was a film with Peter Weller. Do you know who Peter Weller is?
RoboCop.
RoboCop, yeah! Does everyone know what RoboCop is?
Yeah.
So we just abandoned the rest of my set and talk about fucking RoboCop. Where was this guy? Right? Gets his leg shot off, like pow, 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 and then he's... No, okay, we'll do the comedy. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so the hat. So I am trying to reinvent myself. I'm thinking Buckaroo Bonsai, and she's not having it, to be fair. But to the point where my wife is the person I tend to check my sets against most of the time, and she's fantastic at interrupting me when I'm trying to write comedy. Like, brilliant at it. It's incredible, right? You know that silence we've got right now? That's my fault. There's a gentleman right there. I haven't seen you laugh this entire gig, and I am determined to get a smile out of you, right? Yeah. The problem is that when we were driving down today, she said to me, "Look, that set's not going to work, right? So if you don't laugh, she wins." And fuck that. Right? So yeah, seriously. What she tends to do is I'll be sitting in the kitchen writing my set, and I should do it in my office upstairs, but I don't. Like, sit in the kitchen, you know, be relaxed. And then she'll come in and she'll see I'm working on something, and she'll go, "Ooh, what about it?" So I lose my train of thought. She actually speaks words, by the way. She's not fucking insane. Just like, she is Canadian, but you can do your best. Best thing I could get, I mean, look at me. So she'll interrupt. So that's why last week I did a gig where in the middle of it I said, "Need to get milk." Oh yes, you're right, that joke didn't work. Fuck off. Right, okay, so I'm going to stop picking on my wonderful wife. I'm going to talk about how I really like people who call me out of the blue. That wasn't funny. What do you mean none of it's funny? Shut up. So I really like, you know when these people teach telemarketers, they ring you up out of the blue and they're like, hello! Not obviously like that. Was that a racist Scottish accent? The problem is I live in Kilmarnock. So we've come up from Kilmarnock. Now I geographically recognise the fact that you can't come up from Kilmarnock, but I defy anyone to explain to me how the fuck you go down from Kilmarnock. Like, that place is a shithole. That's the best laugh I've had so far. A little bit of a hometown racism, lovely. I don't know what that was. That's quite good. Anyway, so what the hell was I talking about? No, I was talking about the fact that I like people ringing me. So this guy rang me, and I went to the accent. Right? The accent's not going to get any better. He went, oh there! Hang on. Come on, attack it. There we go. Right, Scouse. Scouse. And he rings me up and he goes, is that Simon? So I've gone Scottish. I can't do it. And I said, yes. And he said, oh, you had an accident that wasn't your fault. I went, no. But at this point, you should just hang up, but I'd done it. What I decided to do was say to him, what's your name, mate? And he went, my name's Steve. I went, alright, Steve. We need to get you a better job, Steve. we can work on your CV. I used to work on recruitment, mate. We'll get you sorted. What are you talking about? I mean, no, seriously, mate. You need a better job than this. He started, he went, you know what? Fuck off you. So the accent's getting better. Can you hear it, right? And I said, you're very angry, Steve. All I said to you was like, come on, you ring it up and telling me about an accident. I've not had an accident. Like, I always drive away from accidents. Nobody knows. There's absolutely no way that you've got me for an accident. He was like, oh, I fucking hate people calling you. And I'm like, well, you rang me, Steve. And he's like, oh, you think they're so clever? They're fucking idiot. And I was like, well, and this is the point where you go, oh, so? And I went, well, actually, Steve, I've got more letters after my name than in it. What a cunt. I mean, seriously. What a terrible thing to say. And then he owned me immediately. I knew I fucked up because he went, oh, the only letters after your whole name? A dickhead. Brilliant. I tried to ring the company back just to congratulate him because he hung up. I said, it's fantastic, well done. So I tend to get myself in these situations. I think it's really funny to, well, try and be funny. You guys are proving to me that maybe I should go back to my actual job. Thanks, cheers. So, I'm actually a suicidologist, by the way. It's not a joke. I've got business cards, I'll show you. So, and the reason I'm a suicidologist is because, I'll tell a quick story because John's giving that look at me, which means he either wants me to get off stage or he wants me to get off. Either way. Look away, honey, look away. She's not waving at me as well. This is weird, it's like a threesome I didn't consent to. Well, so, the reason I'm a suicidologist, which is an actual job, 10 years ago, I attempted suicide twice. It got pretty dark quite quickly. But I survived, so unlucky for you, considering I'm still here. Can't laugh at that, it's a terrible thing to laugh at. Stop laughing! Right? So I stop it! So I survived, and that led me to be interested in suicide and how to recover it. And the big moment for me was the moment that I met Peter Capaldi. You all know who Peter Capaldi is? Yeah, the Doctor. He was the 12th Doctor. I was a huge Doctor Who fan. And I was in a place called Tinderbox Coffee Shop, and I'm telling my story to a friend of mine. And I was telling them my life had gone to shit. It's awful. I was crying, I was on the floor, and I'm ugly crying. I'll take you, because you keep laughing at my misery. Are you happy? I bet you're a beautiful crier. I bet those tears fall down like golden rain. Right? Yeah, when I cry, right? But I bet you're beautiful, right? I'm not, right? So I sat for the best part of 20 minutes listening off to my friend all the reasons that my life was shit, and crying and sneezing and some farting, I'm going to be honest. every hole was ejected. That sounds awful. So I was doing all that, and then there's this old guy sitting next to us, and he ate his cake, he drank his coffee, and he got up and left. And best will of the world to him, he stayed there much longer than I would have. And as he got up, my mate said to me, Pierre Capaldi. There's Pierre Capaldi. I went, oh fuck yeah. And I had this epiphany, right? Huge Doctor Who fan, my life had gone to shit, right? I'm a doctor, like not a medical one, keep your ash to yourself, thank you. I've got a PhD, so I'm like, I'm the doctor, I could get an autograph from the doctor to the doctor, I can turn my life around. So what you do at that point is you think, I've missed it. No. What I did was run out of the coffee shop. Look left and right. And start sprinting towards Pierre Capaldi. Pierre Capaldi at this point is seeing a very large fat man running towards him, sounding like Thomas the Tank Engine on cocaine, like running up behind him. And then I realised, what am I going to do? I can't grab Pierre Capaldi. I can't rugby tackle the fucker to the floor, shouting, "I love you!" So I have to run past him. So I run past Pierre Capaldi, and he's looking at me going. So I run past him and I point my keys, which do not have a car on it, at a random car, look at it confidently and think, got this. I look at him and go, boop, and then walk away confidently. And as I walked past him, he looked me straight in the eye and went, are you that fat guy from Game of Thrones? Thank you very much, I'm sorry I walked away.
Sign walking, everyone!